Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have my Use It Up Project Pan, whatever you want to call it, little kind of update, if you will. It's been a little bit over a month because I was gone for about a week plus for vacation. So this is maybe like 5 or 6 weeks since my last video or filming my last video. So let's get into it. First, I will show you the couple of things that I actually used up. I'm missing like 2 items that I can't find. So out of the, I think just 2 items. I think I got everything gathered up here. So these are the things that you saw and should have seen in my last video if you watched my just monthly empties video. But I did use up the Lolila hand cream, the Stunner, the Dollar Tree little mini hand lotion, the Lumine nighttime like face moisturizer, and the little mini, it says Sage Vite. Used all of those up completely. They're all the way empty. Used it all the way up. Now on to the things I did not use up. I wasn't as successful as I had hoped to be. I did make some really good efforts and some good strides, especially in the nail polish department. I feel like one of them being the Little Sally nail polish that I can't find, the little mini purple one. I don't know what I did with it. So I've used it up and I don't know if I accidentally threw it away. And my perfume, the Dollar Tree Flower Bomb kind of knockoff, I can't find either. I think it's in my car because I've kind of been just keeping it in there and trying to use it every day. And I know I don't have very much of it left. It's almost used up. So hopefully maybe the next month I'll have it for update and have used it up. But let's get into everything else. I'm pretty sure I have everything else. If I'm forgetting something, somebody call me out in the comments below if I forgot something other than the 2 that I can't find. So first is this. I'm mostly disappointed, but I'm happy I made as much progress as I did, but I wanted to make so much more. This is the Clean and Clear Nighttime Face Wash that I showed you guys. I like this stuff. I've purchased it more than once before. This is where I started last month, and this is where so I didn't make a very big dent. It's hard to see since the bottle is blue and I used a blue marker. And this is where I am now. So I started here and I'm here right now. So I'm hoping to make an even bigger dent and be even more conscious of using it in the next month. I made a way bigger dent in this than I thought I would. This is the Organics brand, the Kukui oil, I think is how you say this. If you know how to say it, let me know down below. I love this stuff. I've really been using it quite a bit. I was surprised how much I actually had used. So I started about here and then I'm all the way down here. So I should be able to finish that up in the next month, especially now it's getting warmer and more humid, so more frizzies. This, I didn't make a very big dent in. I was a little disappointed with myself, but because I don't really care for these hand sanitizers, the alcohol content is just too strong for me. It overpowers any kind of scent they try to throw. So I started with it at the very top, so I don't have a line, and then I'm about here now. So I'm about a third of the way down, I would say. Not quite half yet. So I'm going to try to keep using it. I've been keeping it near my makeup stand and just kind of sanitizing my hands every day before I do my makeup. Okay, on to some more makeup-y things. Some of the things that I found hard to, some of these things are hard to mark, so I didn't mark them. Like the mascara, I don't know how one marks this. It still works just fine. It's starting to get even clumpier though, and like not a whole lot of product. So honestly, probably next month I will pitch it regardless because it's just kind of at the end of its prime. The Smashbox eyeliner, I really don't have a whole lot of it left, and I mean I can hold it in my hand like this. I guess I should mark it somehow. I just don't know how one would mark this. And again, I don't wear eyeliner very often, so I made a pretty good dent in it. I just want to finish using it up. My Laca & Co. I did pretty good on. I was surprised. And the way that I marked this, there's still not a lot left, but there's more in this that I want to use. So it's just a little lippy. I just took the cap of it and I held the end of the cap onto the very tip here and just kind of marked it that way. So I did make a little bit of a dent in the last month. So I am happy that I did make some progress on that, but I wanted to make a little bit more than I did. Another one that I found was really hard to mark, but I know I've made progress on, is this L'Oreal Infallible Eyeshadow Single. This is the Ice Latte, which I love. And if you kind of can see, this is going to be hard to film, kind of can see where maybe easier on this side where I've made a little bit of a dent, so you can kind of see like where the edge of the square part starts, if that makes sense. I'm trying to like show you guys, but it's not easy. I know I've made a little bit of progress. That's what's important. Oh, I just dropped something. That's what's important. Same thing on some of these other makeup products were just hard for me to make dents on. But on my Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer, I made a little bit of a mark because I finally have gotten just below the this little like metal ring edge. So I did make a mark. I'm going to keep working. There's kind of a little bit of a dent in the middle, but they give you a lot of products. This, I was really excited. I didn't realize how much progress I had made. But I have kind of hit pan. This is the Physicians Formula Rose or Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearl Blush in Rose Pearl. And if you see that tiny little fleck there, that is pan, folks. That is absolutely pan. And I'm so excited because I just have really been working hard on that blush in particular. This is another product. I was using it religiously for like a good week or two and then kind of got into some other lippies, and I was like, how am I supposed to measure this? Because this is not a clear lippy container. It is an opaque one, so I don't know, but I've been using it, I promise. This I didn't get very far in, and again, it's still fairly full. It's just a pretty thick little hand cream, and again, I've just been keeping it near my nightstand. But I have made, I mean, you can kind of see like it takes a while for any product to come out. So I've made a little bit of a dent. Oh, squirted it all out. But I'm going to keep working on that. These little guys. The Lippy, the little holiday butter, peppermint lip butter. I love the smell of this. It's hard. I can't really tell. I need to try to make a mark, but because it's so ooey and gooey, I don't really want to write in this and get Sharpie all over it, if that makes sense. But I've made a little bit of progress. And again, I usually put this on at night for like a lip treatment. And this I've made a pretty good amount. You can see almost, well, more than half of the product is gone, but I've got almost half of a clear side on the container. This is that peppermint body butter from Meyer that I picked up. And last but not least, my two nail polishes. So my Julep, I didn't really like work super hard on this. I only wore it like one time in the month. So I started right there. Again, this is a hard one to see because it's dark. And then I'm here now. So, and that was with, like I said, I only wore it one time. I think I did 2 or 3 coats. So I'm just going to keep trying to work on this. Again, it's more of like a fall kind of color. It's just so pretty. It looks so pretty in the light. Oh, I love it so much. This was the one I worked the hardest on, my Sally Hansen. This is a triple shine polish. I finally looked it up, which, do they make the triple shines anymore? I don't know. I don't see them. Anyways, pink coconut. I love this shade. It's a beautiful, perfect pink shade. Started all the way up about here. I'm all the way to here now. So I'm really excited, especially because it gets narrow the more it goes. I've been religiously, like seriously putting 2 or 3 coats on of this like every week. And then I'll trade out a different polish and then I'll go back to this. So like every couple of days. So I'm feeling confident I can finish this up maybe in the next month, in the next like 2 to 3 months for sure. So I'm really excited with the progress I made. Like I said, I did actually use some products up. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting anything else. I think this is everything. I will probably do a separate video of some products that I want to add in now that I've used a few products up to kind of throw back in. Especially some makeup things. I want to try to like really be more conscious and try to use more makeup products. I mean, I love using up my face products and like lotions and like things like that, but I want to be conscious of using makeup stuff up because I just have so much. And I really pared my makeup down a lot over just every so often. I just go through and like kind of clear makeup out, but yeah, I want to use it all up. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think below. Let me know if you're working on some Project Pan things, if you've got videos of your own. I love to watch those things. So let me know down below and I'll go and check out and subscribe and watch and we'll be friends. That'd be great. Awesome. Okay, bye.